Hi, my name is Rihanna Kunchbahari, and I'm going to be an occupational therapist today, and this is my client, Gabby. Hi, Gabby. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
So I heard from your chart that you're 35 years old and you just had a recent fall, and you've been having a lot of lower back pain.
Yeah.
So what has this been causing issues with at home?
Well, I actually have a lot of issues dressing, getting dressed, like lifting anything from the floor. I'm actually not able to play with my kid anymore. He likes to play with cars on the floor, and I'm not able to do that anymore because I can't really get up.
I'm really sorry. But so right now I'm going to assess you with this assessment. It's called a brief pain inventory. It's a short form. It's a 15-item questionnaire. I could either have you fill it out yourself, or I could ask you the questions that I'll just ask you.
Okay.
It's going to assess your pain, how much you can tolerate, and then we can figure out from there how it affects your daily routines and activities.
Okay.
Okay? And you can tell me to slow down if I'm going fast at all. Okay, so the first question is, throughout our lives, most of us have had pain from time to time, such as minor headaches, sprains, and toothaches. Have you had pain other than these everyday kinds of pain today?
Yes.
Yes. And then I have on the diagram right here a picture of the person's front of their body and the back. I'm going to ask you on the diagram, shade in the areas where you feel pain and put an X on the areas that hurt the most. Also, while she's doing this, the BPI was first created to assess people with chronic conditions such as osteoarthritis, cancers, because a few years ago people didn't really know how to assess pain with cancer. It wasn't like you can't really show your pain, so we found a way to come up with this assessment to express how much pain the person has. Okay, so I see you have some pain in your lower extremities, so your knee area and your lower back. Okay, number 3. Please rate your pain by marking the box besides the number that best describes your pain at its worst in the last 24 hours. So 0 being no pain, all the way to 10 being pain as bad as you can imagine. So what would you rate your pain in the last 24 hours?
I would say maybe like an 8.
Okay. Number 4. Please rate your pain by marking the box besides the number that best describes your pain at its least in the last 24 hours.
It's gone down to like maybe a 4 with medication.
With medication? What kind of medication are you taking? Over-the-counter pills?
Yeah, like ibuprofen.
Please rate your pain by marking the box besides the number that best describes your pain on the average. So what would your average pain be?
Like during the day?
Yeah.
Like a 6 throughout the whole day.
6. Please rate your pain by marking the box besides the number that tells how much pain you have right now.
Right now, I have like a 6.
Like a 6. What treatments or medications are you receiving from your back pain?
I just take over the counter.
Over-the-counter. You just have no preference with wanting to take like controlled substances?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind, but I just haven't been prescribed yet.
We could assess that later on.
Okay.
In the last 24 hours, how much relief have pain treatments or medications provided? Please mark the box below the percentage that most shows how much relief you have received. So 0% all the way to 100% being complete relief.
Maybe like 40%.
40. Mark the box that best beside the number that describes how, during the past 24 hours, pain has interfered with your general activity. 0 means does not interfere, all the way to 10 means completely interferes.
7. Because it does impair me when it hurts.
And then mood, would you say 0 does not interfere, or 10 completely interferes?
9. It does interfere.
Your walking ability?
Like a 7.
7. Normal work includes both work outside the home and your housework.
7.
Relations with other people?
I would say a 9 because I don't like to be around people when I'm in pain.
Sleep. Are you having a lot of trouble with sleep?
So I would say a 10 for that.
Enjoyment of life, so your quality of life.
7.
Okay, and that concludes the assessment. There's 2 ways to find your scores. First we want to add up questions 3 through 6, and we add up the total and divide it by 4 to get your pain severity. So right now for 3 you had 8 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6. It's 12, 24. So your overall pain severity is a 6, so that's pretty high. And then to find the mean of items 8A through 8G, and then divide it by 7 to get your pain interference score. So we'll add all these up. So you had 7, 9, 7, 7, 9, 10, and 7. And then we'll find your score that way. Use the calculator. So overall, from here for our interventions, we can look into adaptive equipment next time, finding ways to put your shoes on, your socks, and your pants, and then we can find some ways to do relaxation techniques and getting you to be able to play with your child again.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes, I appreciate all your help.
Nice meeting you.